Recording is started. Basin Hill, map 1. What are we expecting, Voltage?
I think Eguy is going to dominate this map. He's been practicing it a lot.
Ready.
And clearly, from the previous results as well, he's been doing really well on it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. That's the first blue. And MBO opts to not get the super speed early. And Eguy is going to get the blue. Oh, both get it, actually. So that's a very good recovery from MBO.
Yeah, this is a map that MBO has said he's terrible at. So if he can go blow for blow with Eguy, I think that'll be a win here in game 1. But
Oh, he's got the wrong way.
Eguy messes that one up. Good spot
Okay, that's
for Eguy.
right.
MBO doesn't have a power up. This is going to be a big spawn.
That's a free blue for Eguy. There we go.
Once again, okay, MBO finds a super speed. Eguy now has a 2-point lead, and the spawn's right on top of them.
Few wall hits.
Oh, unfortunate blast there for MBO. Doesn't actually get him up, and Eguy bites with the super speed usage, gets a decent respawn, so it still should be fair for this. Oh, MBO takes that one. Both of them blast over here, and then back the other way with the super speeds.
Just got a massive lag spike, but we good.
Eguy making a couple of mistakes here. Undoubtedly, the nerfs getting to him in this first game. He's got a very long history of faltering against MBO, so definitely needs to give 110% if he wants to take this one.
He doesn't have a power up, and MBO does have a power up, and he hits the edge, but he recovers pretty quickly. Oh no, but
that could have been a lot worse for MBO.
Could have been much worse, yeah, definitely. What is MBO trying to do? It did not work that well for him.
This blue has a nice line, very well done for the blue. Even a good respawn should be able to get a lot of the rest of the spawn as well, and we're basically tied again, 5-point game for MBO.
I didn't like what the Eguy just did there. Should have gone for those 2 yellows at the bottom instead.
Neither of them have a power up for this blue. Eguy is so high in the air, gonna fall on the blue, and should be able to collect them, the rest of these, and it's gonna be an actual tie now between the two of them after that blue.
MBO has a power up, he doesn't.
Damage control for Eguy here. He needs to try and pick up super speed. He just passed up one, and fortunately the spawn isn't too far, and MBO is left in a little bit of an awkward place. Really bad super speed.
He's kicked it all.
Yeah, big mistake there for MBO, and Eguy is going to be praying for more of those. Nicely done by MBO. Even faster than flying above the air.
That's another blue. And MBO has the super speed. Oh no.
Not what MBO should have done. That was a very risky line to try and get that blue. Eguy took his time and was able to secure it. Now a 10-point game for Eguy with 1 minute to go.
Preserves the super speed, and it does play out well for him. Never mind, he falls off, and Eguy just gets more of that.
MBO really faltering towards the back half of this game. Eguy with another easy blue secured.
Yep, and here comes the difference between the practice, which Eguy clearly has more of.
Eguy starting to get comfortable in this match, and it's going to be very difficult for MBO to claw this one back.
Yep, and this might be the final straw for MBO.
Yep. Getting stuck, and that's going to be the game. Definitely some frustration here. It looks like we're going to be seeing Eguy's first game win against MBO in multiple years.
It's probably just waiting it out. 10 seconds left anyway. Might grab a couple of more gems. Yep, there's the 150. And that's game 1. Eguy takes it.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely massive for Eguy's mental state against MBO, knowing that he could at least play a series against MBO, but now it's going to be MBO's chance to answer back.
He instantly picks PCC without hesitation.
Yeah, and Eguy knew this was coming. He's been practicing this one. MBO has abused him in the past on this particular map. Even letting us know as much in the chat. Alright, quickly getting into game 2 right off the bat here. ECC, MBO's pick.
There's going to be a lot of spawn abuses and such, and this is going to tell the difference between the preparation of players. MBO goes to the back route. Well, you guys just picks the classic bottom
Yeah,
route.
I think MBO's route
And
was definitely better. And
yep.
with the Mega Marble, should get this whole spawn entirely. Great start for him. And has the super speed to do this spawn abuse here. You guys running over as fast as he can. They do manage to share it, so that's big for MBO to make it.
But yeah, already from the beginning, it just shows that MBO has bitter understanding of this map.
Yeah,
They're both going
for the spawn abuse. MBO doesn't
abuse?
actually make it up, but Eguy does. Really big for Eguy. Has the super speed. Might take time to get a blast, does not. And that is not a good play for the yellow.
That is not a good... No, that is not a good decision.
But it works out for him.
Lucky!
Eguy's hastiness was rewarded this time around.
Okay, MBO is going to get owned by the blast. Yep, it just happened.
Eguy takes the lead for the first time in this game. Doesn't really have a super speed to make this respawn abuse quick, but is still going to manage to get over here around the same time, and they split the spawn.
Just both spawn in a different place.
Yeah, because no power up though. Fortunately for him, it's on the same level.
Okay, he's going to block them. There we go. You know, you can pick your respawn point.
Right
that's a lucky blue.
Very.
I was about to say, you can hit a different pole at the bottom just to choose for which spawn point you want to abuse.
Oh, now Eguy's preparedness is going to be rewarded, and they actually managed to share it. Both of them doing good to pick up that super jump. Pass for the blast preemptively, and it's right here. He has a super speed. Can he get it? Yes, he does. Beautifully done by MBO. But
he spawned down there.
That is what happens when you super speed for that blue.
Okay.
Ends up being even on that spawn. A little bit of an inaccurate super speed, but Eguy completely runs off the map in the wrong direction.
MBO falls off, but still is miles ahead for this spawn. He's gonna grab the blast. Yep, there he goes.
Still a narrow lead for Eguy here. Both of them trying to complete the respawn abuse. They should be able to do so. Well done by Eguy to be right in front of the yellow.
Blasts him as well to grab the spawn. And then MBO gets a little bit fortunate again with the yellow. Okay, but he does have a super jump. Yep, there we go. And he's going to grab the entire spawn.
It is all just reds though. MBO, that blast was not really worth it at all unless you were sending Eguy off the level.
And it didn't really matter because it was at the bottom anyway. Okay.
Nice sweep by Eguy. Respawns in a good place as well. And the next spawn's right here. Mega from MBO. This is going to have to be big, and it is.
Very well timed.
Oh, the blue's right here. Eguy with the super speed. Just faster reactions. MBO had the super speed as well, but opted to take things slow, and Eguy's going to walk away much better for it.
Okay, at the bottom.
MBO's definitely going to be here first. Eguy's taking a very long way around. At least jumps out of the chute to be here, but most of the spawn's going to go to MBO, as weak of value as it is. Oh, the cannon's going to be it for this, and Eguy's going to get there first. This is starting to become a little bit unwieldy for MBO to take it back.
Yeah, this is definitely against all the odds that are for the Eguy. Just grabs the spawn. Oh, right next to them. And MBO picks up on it. This is a very high level match again.
Yeah, MBO's doing very well in this kind of repeated spawn area, but Eguy has been doing better on the blues, and this is going to be another one that is surely just going his way. MBO going to get the 4 points in the other lane, though, so it's
no Eguy. Yeah, they should have grabbed those just 2 rights. Oh, look at that.
Oh, MBO's going to get this blue, and suddenly we're going to have a little bit of a game on our hands again. I'm going to grab the yellow in the pool as well, and Eguy's just sacking the spawn, trying to prepare with the blast and a super speed for the next one, getting the elevation as well. It's only 6 points now, though. Oh, MBO goes for the blast, but there's nowhere to knock Eguy but down, and that's into the gems.
And tripped on the plank.
Oh no, MBO. That's going to be huge. Eguy is up to 20 points out of nowhere again. These spawns are not going to be enough. Still got 30 seconds, but it's looking very bleak.
This is really not helping MBO. MBO tries to go for that.
To be pristine.
He's bloody mistake.
Yeah, that yellow would have been big to at least have some semblance of hope. The spawns are coming near MBO. Where is Eguy? There he finally rolls around, but this next spawn is too little and too far away. So
Not
this
enough
is
time
going to be
here.
a huge win for Eguy on MBO's pick of PCC, and Eguy's got to be feeling absolutely fantastic after going up 2-0.
Brilliant performance there from Eguy. Just stood his ground on MBO's pick and got it over the line. Simple as that.
Yeah, MBO maybe a little bit too confident given the success of this pick in the past. Eguy was surely going to be ready for it, and now sweep is coming out in game 3.
That's an Eguy classic. This might potentially be a 3-0 actually, with the way this is going, which is huge because this would be a massive revenge for Eguy.
Yeah. Don't think Eguy would even care that he lost to Frostfire after being able to have the opportunity to 3-0 his nemesis.
There you go. This is a match point as well, so MBO has to step it up. They both have to go for different
get the
blasts.
blast too. It was a very difficult shot to hit, but has managed to do it. MBO not really known for being good at this map.
Eguy has a lot of past experience with sweep. Yep, blasts him. But doesn't actually get that much from this point either.
Yeah, not the best red to get. Is going to be able to clean up that yellow, and maybe both yellows. Actually opts to grab the super jump, which is going to work out with his positioning. MBO went down the ice chute, but it's going to be 20 all heading into next spawn, and MBO goes for maybe a little bit of an ambitious sweep, but it does work out with the respawn.
Guys, he got blocked by the blocker there. A bit unlucky.
Good spawn for Eguy right on top of him. MBO needs to back this one out. Get the blast. Eguy just got absolutely destroyed by that blocker. The whole spawn's going to be MBO's, and very narrow lead, and this blue's going to be huge. Where is Eguy? Has the super speed ready to go, but MBO needs to get a lot of these yellows to make up the gap. Eguy with a nice play to get the remaining 2, and this is a very, very intense match.
Also, just to explain what happened there, Eguy, he hit the bottom of that slope and basically just completely derailed him in that previous spawn.
MBO is cool as ever, but running the wrong way from this spawn. Still looks like he's going to be in good shape to get there with the super speed.
Extremely good speed reaction there. Okay, MBO opts for the... Misses the blast? Surprising. Yeah, just a good super speed from Eguy there. It's very equal.
MBO in the trenches, and that's going to work out for him as he does get the blue when it comes. But Eguy's going to get maybe all 4 of these yellows. No, MBO able to get that one. And it's a 1-point game for Eguy at the moment.
Okay, Eguy gets 2 of those yellows.
Pathing for the super speed, they do share it.
Eguy uses it instantly, which didn't go as much of a plan.
Yo, this blue's going to be big. MBO... Oh, the blocker knocks him off! And Eguy's able to steal that, and because MBO didn't hit the actual level, hit the blocker, he respawns on the other side. And that is a huge swing going the way of Eguy.
He's so unbelievably lucky. Twice now. He's been owned by the blocker twice. So unlucky.
Big yellow spawn. MBO sees a line of 3. Actually going to get 4 on the way back down, but there's a blue at the top now. Good. Eguy goes for the mega launch, completely fails, and it's a tie game for MBO. Has the better line back into this spawn. We've got 1 minute to go. Super speed in for MBO. Nothing for Eguy at the moment. And it's going to this corner of the map. Oh, MBO hits the edge, tries the super speed back, and it completely backfires. Another window of opportunity going the way of Eguy, but he's swept away by the blocker. And now MBO going over to the next spawn, able to get the yellow, respawns quickly. Good stuff for MBO as we slow back down.
Eguy uses the gyrocopter. What is going on?
He's at the top, but his patience is not going to be rewarded. Needs to find a way to get this blue, but MBO's already on the way over. Yep, 10-point game for MBO. Eguy's able to collect some of the remaining yellows. Super speed now for MBO. They both run up and share that line of gems. 2 more yellows to go. They're both going to go for the one on the ground, and MBO actually lets Eguy take the one in the pit. Very uncharacteristic for him. Well. Yep, this is going to reward MBO. We are most certainly going to a game 4 unless Eguy can pull something astronomical out in this game.
MBO has done it. He's done it. It's over. Yep. There's no chance he's going to catch up now. It's over.
MBO super speed for every last gem to try and take points away from Eguy. Yeah, Eguy is catching up, but unless there is a blue at the bottom of this pit with 2 yellows, and there is not, that is going to be game for MBO, taking sweep off of Eguy. What a game 3.
Extremely good game. Very, very high level again. MBO is just way too cool to just lose than normally.
Cool as a cucumber, and that serves him extremely well into Eguy's second pick of the match. And now it's going to be MBO's pick again, and this is a pristine opportunity for him to take us all the way back to the randomizer.
He's picked Zenith, which is an interesting choice to say the least, because both of these players are very experienced at it.
Most certainly it is, and I believe this is actually his second Zenith pick of the tournament. I'm kind of with A-Game here. I think Core would have been a pretty decent pick into Eguy.
Certainly, it would be an interesting pick. He's used that a couple of times, especially in last year's tournament.
All right. Tension is mounting as we get into Game 4 on Zenith. Must-win game for MBO to attempt the reverse sweep. Both of them get the super speed. Nicely done by Eguy.
Not that nicely done, actually, because he didn't keep himself on the spawn.
Yeah, MBO was much more patient, able to get the remainder of the spawn, and now they're both heading over here, but MBO's going to get the yellow, and there's a favorable respawn in this area of the map if you do that sweep. So MBO knew that, of course, a master of this map on Zenith.
It's still very good sweep from Eguy on those 3 reds.
MBO runs off the map in pursuit of the yellow, and it is a pretty good lead already, and this is going to be surely MBO. Well, they managed to share it, and very well done by Eguy.
Incredible by Eguy.
Eguy trying to do a very frustrating jump up under that gem. Does eventually manage to do it.
You have to be extremely precise. You have to be pretty slow as well.
Needs this blue, does get it.
What a steal!
Eguy is very frustrated up in the sky now. MBO's already respawned, already collecting these yellows on the steps, and already 14 points in the direction of MBO. Absolutely massive start for him. They're both scrambling for power-ups. Super speed for Eguy. Mega Marble is the weapon of choice for MBO. Goes for the hit, but Eguy manages to dodge. That's going to be a big spawn. Yeah, only 1 red is the total for MBO on this spawn, and that is 8 points back, but gets a nice hit off of the trim, as well as the gyrocopter to follow it up. Should safely land on this platform, going for all the gems. Nice blast on Eguy to kind of send him flying. Is going to collect the last red here, which could be very bad with Eguy's positioning. Not sure I agree with that, but Eguy is going to be able to get the yellow. MBO eventually over here, and gets the favorable respawn, surprisingly.
Yeah, this was definitely planned. Okay, Eguy definitely gets that blue, and sort of keeping him in the game.
That blue is definitely a lifeline for Eguy.
Lucky blue again.
Another good spawn for MBO, though. MBO used the corner of the trim in order to stop himself, and that's going to net him 4 points from that. This spawn isn't worth too much. Gonna have to see how they prepare to go back to the center of the map. Eguy running up the hill already has the super speed and is rewarded with the next spawn in front of him.
MBO grabbed that red for some reason. I don't understand that.
Oh, MBO hits the trim, but Eguy misses the yellow. Definitely not what he would have wanted.
Yeah, gyrocopter for some reason.
Neither of them have a power-up here. Super speed immediately picked up by Eguy. Goes for the yellow. There is a respawn nearby. MBO is letting this all fall away. The lead has collapsed down to about 10 points. And the gyrocopter well prepared, but this spawn is anywhere but where he would have wanted. Still manages to complete the sweep.
So MBO actually blasted there in between, but it actually wasn't that effective against Eguy.
Another very convenient spawn for Eguy, and now this blue is going to prove vital. Nice super speed off of the trim, but Eguy can't make it happen, and that's going to be the blue for MBO. So important now. 2 minutes left to play. We are 3/5 through. Another blue on the other side of this area, and this time it's going to be Eguy to collect.
At least he gets a little bit of compensation for his pain in the previous blue.
Yep, MBO going the direction, but Eguy has the power up and hits the trim. Nice blast by MBO, knocks him away and manages to collect the spawn. And MBO is going to be going the right direction back to the center of the map. Both of them neck and neck to the spawn. Eguy has the 2 reds lined up. That's going to be favorable for him. Eguy actually collects all 6 gems. I think maybe MBO got 1, but very well done by Eguy. But now MBO better positioning for this. Oh, this blue is really big. MBO has the super speed. Hits the trim.
Oh, he's bumped!
Yep, that's going to be Eguy's big mistake from MBO, is giving Eguy a window back into this game, but he's caught up in the air. MBO mostly manages to equalize that and is facing the right direction for this spawn, leaving Eguy with this 1 yellow. MBO actually falls off, and super speed's back to the next super speed. 1 minute to go, 10-point lead for MBO. Eguy's gonna have to make some inroads. They're sharing all of this. Yeah, this spawn is not worth very much. The next blue is surely going to decide the game one way or the other. Oh, both of them go for the yellow, and both of them miss, but MBO is able to at least stop himself much better. And this blue is right here in front of Eguy. He absolutely needs to secure this, and he does. Falls gently onto the yellow. MBO gets the other side of that spawn, but this next spawn is appearing in front of Eguy as well. Well done by MBO to secure that. 8 points, 30 seconds. Next spawn is right here. It's all red. This is not going to be enough.
Another good line for MBO to steal. It's not over yet.
Yeah, MBO really needs to be thinking about denying potential blues should they appear for Eguy. Otherwise, there's just not enough points for him to come back. And there's one such blue. MBO goes for the blast and then knocks Eguy away to the side. That's going to be the game. You have to imagine Eguy does get the blue, but beautiful positioning by MBO. Sends Eguy into the sky. MBO could just wait that one out, and we are going to game 5 between the two of them. Randomizer round incoming between these two all-timers.
Absolutely clutch for MBO right there in the end. Just blasting it off. And slowing down Eguy just enough to keep his lead.
Alright, MBO wisely goes for the last pick, and we are going to see the 5 maps that our contenders will be able to select from. First up is going to be Fun in the Sun. A map that both of them have played, but I know Eguy really enjoys. PCC, that one's going to be skipped.
Oh.
Promontory, a map that both players should feel confident on, but I know MBO likes playing this as it is an MBU selection. Tilo, that's a great option for MBO. Definitely going to be something Eguy is thinking about banning. Gem Finding Folly, a flashy map where Eguy can probably find some success. And I think we need one more, is that correct?
Yes.
Spires, which would be an absolute banger of a finale between these two.
So many good maps. What can I tell you?
Yeah, this is actually going to be a phenomenal randomizer round. We are set up for a beautiful selection. Yep.
Yeah, Promontory's gone instantly.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. Although I have to imagine that Tilo is going to be the next ban from Eguy. What do you think MBO wants to take out here?
Spires is gone.
Yep. Back to Eguy. Yeah, Gem Finding Folly going to be taken away, surprisingly. Have to imagine MBO picks Tilo here.
I think it's because of blasts that the Gem Finding Folly is being banned. It's probably going to be Tilo. Yep, there it is.
Not surprised at all to see that. And this should be a very good game 5. Both of them are comfortable on this map, but I know in particular MBO really likes to play it. Now, I have to imagine the mental situation of Eguy up 2-0 in the series, and suddenly MBO wins this fantastic game on sweep and manages to get it all the way to match point in game 5, so reverse sweep potentially in the making here for MBO, which would be absolutely devastating for Eguy.
Go.
Might complete a trilogy, actually.
Very well done by Eguy. Also has the Ultra Blast to his name. That's probably going to be worth more than the 1 point that MBO was able to collect on that spawn, but we'll have to see how he uses it.
Eguy actually holds out on the blast.
Yeah, and uses it there for some
Why?
reason. He probably thought MBO was right behind him and hoped to disrupt. Oh, that blue going to be very important. It should just be the way of Eguy, but I think there's more than enough for MBO to make up the difference here.
Yep, there's 6 gems. In points, not gems.
Nice super speed for Eguy. He actually bounces up to the top. MBO is going to meet him up there and take that yellow for himself. Eguy with a very minor lead. Ooh, needs to bounce and collect the yellow, which he does. MBO is already over here, though, and basically manages to negate any point differential that spawn would have contributed.
Oh, don't really like that from it.
Yeah,
but
much better position, but MBO manages to get there. It feels like Eguy kind of squandered his positioning on this spawn. Maybe a little bit too much hesitation.
Okay, MBO goes the wrong way, and now Eguy can definitely pounce on it. Oh, God!
And misses all of the gems. Eguy already took this respawn, I think. Yeah, MBO was able to get there, but a lot of yellows, and MBO stuck in a gyrocopter. Really bad start for MBO.
Twice. Good lord.
Yeah, I mean, considering all the mistakes that MBO made, he's really not that far behind in this game. Another big error here.
No. Oh, he's gonna get kicked as well. Yep. He's got no power up.
Yeah, you guys playing with a lot of nerves, and MBO's making a lot of mistakes. Great blast by
Oh,
Eguy to knock him away
him.
from the yellow. Both of them get this Ultra Blast. Opt to use it immediately. I'm not even sure who blasted first there, but either way, Eguy able to come out on top. This blue feels like MBO needs. Both of them coming in with a super speed, and MBO gets it, using the super speed to secure it. But Eguy gets most of the rest of the spawn, so not really a whole lot gained. This blue is the jackpot of the spawn, and Eguy is going to go for the window, lands it perfectly.
Wow.
Beautifully done by Eguy, and that's the flashiness we expect from him.
That is pure vintage Eguy with those skill shots.
Nice blast by MBO.
Nice
He's working on
blast.
making those a little bit better, and the next spawn is right here as well. MBO opts to go back down and then super speed back up, but didn't really have anything back up to gain. Eguy is able to get most of that, and he's actually going to be sitting up top here. MBO going to be hoping for a lower spawn, which it fortunately is for him. MBO hits the wall again.
Well, and so does Eguy, to be fair. He follows off.
Yeah.
And does not get the best respawn either, as we can see.
Very high in this game 5. You're not seeing the same level of play as we saw in the rest of this series, but both players still very good, and I expect it to get much closer here as we head later into this match. More than halfway into it now with 2 minutes remaining. Eguy has a nice super jump. Might actually get all of those. Yep, MBO not able to get his foot in the door on this spawn, and walks all the way over here for this spawn. Gonna give Eguy a small lead, but awkward bounce for him is gonna lead to them sharing all of the gems.
Okay, MBO is gonna miss it, and Josh is just gonna risk it. The bottom.
Oh,
and
is
that
not
risk
what
failed.
he wanted. He goes for the respawn, but not able to make it happen. Another blue going the way of Eguy. Feeling very confident at this point in the game. Things can change quickly, but at the moment, 1.5 minutes. Eguy has the super jump coming in. They're not really gonna go much either way on this spawn. The lead is still constant at about 12 points. A good spawn.
And another good for Eguy, but
MBO does get the yellow. Oh, this blue
is
is
always
absolutely
really
massive. Neither of them have the super speed. They both land on it. Eguy needs to hit this blue, and he misses.
Missed the blue.
That could be fatal. MBO able to capitalize on that beautifully. Eguy still going to be able to get the yellow, but MBO has the super speed advantage. He's going to be rocketing up to this next spawn. Eguy eventually able to follow, but the yellow was already gone under the nose of MBO. And now, suddenly, what was a comfortable 15-20 point lead for Eguy is in the single digits. MBO first to the spawn as well. This is quickly closing up. Eguy is watching his life flash before his eyes as we are a minute into this game, and the score is basically tied.
This is ridiculous. What a comeback from MBO. Just played so much faster, so much more directly. And it's worked out so perfectly for him.
Yep, MBO choosing to go for the blast, waiting this one out.
Super speed? Nope.
Eguy goes for the blast, doesn't manage to knock him off. Eguy's blast is much more effective, but MBO goes for the counter blast, goes for the super speed as well, gets the yellow and the red. 4-point game now. They're waiting out the clock. There's only going to be 20 seconds. Eguy buying time with the camp. The spawn is here. MBO is there as well. Yellow's coming in. It should just be a wash on this spawn. Time is running out for MBO. It's going to have to be a really good last spawn, but it's up at the top of the map.
Eguy's going to go for it as well up there.
Beautiful play from MBO.
Eguy responds up there.
They share the yellow. MBO has to get all these gems, but Eguy gets the yellow.
And
Eguy able to conquer his defense and take it 3-2 with the randomizer. What a game from Eguy. 5-point win, 131 to 126. Absolutely phenomenal match between the two of them. Wow.
Oh my goodness. That was one of the most incredible games we have ever seen.
I'm fucking shaking right now. Oh my god.
You did it, man. You overcame everything.
Post-game interview. Let's go. How do you feel getting your revenge?
I have no thoughts. Amazing games, MBO. That was fantastic. Oh, he's deafened still.
Oh, he can hear you now.
Holy shit. Great games, man. I really did think that I was going to let it slip away, but I just tried to play more like you in the sense of just being more like not being as like hasty with everything that I do. and I think it paid off.
The thing is, like, as well, like, MBO just kept on risking and just belligerently attacking with the power-ups, and just worked out so well for him for the past 2 minutes
I
until
know,
the end.
like, dude, some of those blasts towards the end of Tilo were absolutely filthy, and I think like if during like the winter warm-up game, I would have been so pissed off that would have completely thrown off my rhythm, but I just like I tried to just let myself calm down. But actually winning on PCC, I still can't believe that I did that. So I guess practice does work.
The thing about making mistakes is mind.
Say it again.
So I don't know why it cut out, but you just have to reset it in your mind of a big mistake. Just say yourself again and just try again.
You have to be a goldfish. But wow, man, those were
Incredible series, dude.
Oh my god. No, MBO, you played amazingly, man. The Zenith game, I just like I felt like I couldn't get like any reds. I know it's an exaggeration, but like they were just all gone so fast. I don't think I agree anymore with the thing about how people say MBO has like worse pace or something. I mean, sometimes, but like, yeah, that was crazy.
MBO plays extremely risky to game, and it somehow just pays off every damn time.
I really had to hold on at the end of in Tilo.
This fucking tired after this.
Oh, enjoy it, man.
Oh man, dude.
Just the